when you get
33%
convicted.
of black people have felonies. Half of black women have herpes. Like,
Hey, one second. Hey,
Hold on, Pearl. I invited you, right? And I told you already that the next topic would be black fatigue. We already addressed it. But what is the relevant part about making it about race when we're here about the relationships? Why go straight? That's twice. That's going to trigger people. And now if they start saying stuff about white people, now we're going to have a race war.
What I thought was that we were adults here and we could talk about facts, data, and statistics without getting upset. Maybe we're not. I don't know.
No.
If I'm being honest, I think you guys are overreacting. I think the guys are white knighting a little bit for the women. I don't think we need to get emotional because there's facts about race. And if you can't handle it, I can go. I don't mind.
yeah, no, but Pearl,
It just is what it is.
So you find you equate dominance with, you find a man that can dominate and harm a woman attractive?
That's one way that men describe it, or that's one way that men do it, and women do select those men. So I try not to apply morality to this, good or bad, it doesn't matter, because women do pick criminals. Criminals are more men that have committed a violent crime are actually more likely. They are more likely to reproduce than men that haven't. So I didn't make this world. I didn't make women write love letters to Ted Bundy.
Has that been your experience? Like, are you attracted to criminals?
Well, to be fair, I don't know many criminals, so that hasn't been my experience personally.
What about the people in your environment?
I've interviewed 1,000 people. A good chunk of them did, procreate and date men with felonies. That's not uncommon. So,
okay,
especially in the black community, if we're going to be honest, that's
I was going
to say, so I don't know why you're pretending to not know what I'm talking about. You can gaslight these simps, but you can't gaslight me.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think you know anything about the black community, but I will say about the white community, it's a lot of white women that find men who kill other women attractive. Those are the women that were
true, but I won't gaslight you about it. I won't gaslight you. I would say that's true. That's true. There are white women that do that.
I can't hear you.
Yeah,
hold on, real quick. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna say it again. Hold on, real quick, Pearl.
I can't hear you while I'm talking. I don't even know why she even brought up the black community.
You can't say that until she lands. Like I want you to. Right now, we got strong personalities on the panel. Please let the person finish and then respond. You can't say the person interrupted you and why you talking over me while I'm talking if you already interrupted the person. Let her finish. You the first person that can respond to her, Jazz. You the first person. Just let her land.
I did let her land.
No, you didn't let her land, Jazz.
Okay. It's fine. Let's start now.
Okay, well, you asked me why I brought it up, the black community, because you're black, so you would know. Because I don't.
That is
the same reason you brought up the white community, because I'm white.
I didn't
have eyes,
If you're done, first of all, that's very disrespectful.
It's very disrespectful.
This was a conversation about.
No,
hey, friends, we don't need ad libs. Jess can handle it. Let her handle it.
Go ahead.
So like I said, we
were offended. Next.
Go ahead, Jess. Let Jess finish, please. Let's go ahead, Jess.
I will. Yeah, go ahead.
Jess,
so like I said, we were speaking about relationships in general. Nobody said anything about black or white until you brought it up, and for what reason I don't know. It didn't add anything to the conversation. First of all, you're speaking on the nature of women and how we are all naturally attracted to men who are criminals, and then you made a point to say,
in particular,
excuse me, no, that is not the case at all for black women. Now, if you're talking about people that are in poverty, people that live in certain situations, and
60% of black men have been arrested by the.
Can you stop cutting her off?
Hey, one second. Hey, friends, one second. I got you.
She's cutting me off, Ali.
I got you, Jess. You don't have to ask. I got you.
Sorry.
You all right?
Crashing out. My bad.
Just make some notes, Pearl. Let her finish. Go ahead, Jess.
That's my fault.
It's fine. Go ahead, Jess. Uninterrupted.
it's just weird that you would even have to bring up a race of people to even have the conversation, which lets me know that you don't really have information on the conversation. You're just spewing points to try to get a rise out of people because that's all you know. As it pertains to why women choose the women they want or the kind of men that they date, there are so many different reasons for that. You can't equate a person that has a felony to them being a violent criminal. That's not always the case, because I agree there are some people that marry men and women that have felonies in their background. That doesn't necessarily mean that they are violent. And then to say that Black women are the most prone to violent criminals within our community, you don't know shit about our community, Pearl. And if we're going to talk about what's happening, if we're going to make it about a race thing, let's figure out what's going on in these white communities, in these white homes, when you all are raising all the mass shooters, y'all raising kids that are taking guns to shoot at other kids, y'all going into public spaces. And I'm sure you're going to talk about Black on Black crime or whatever, but we can debunk all of that because that's through proximity. The point is that you didn't have to make it about Black or white. Keep it general, because it's very disrespectful for you to try to pigeonhole Black women when you don't know any of us at all, to make that assumption that that's what we are prone to. None of these women on this stage, myself, Tyranny, or even Athena, are dating any man that is of a criminal or that are violent. So watch what you say up here. You got a really smart mouth. And if you're going to have the conversation, try to be respectful. And all this trying to get me to hurry up, I'm going to take my motherfucking time.
Oh my God. Can we get
Hey, there was rules. She has the hey, friends. We don't need it. When she lands, Pearl will have all the chance to reply. Everybody going to be quiet. Go ahead. We need the convictions, because you're not become a criminal because you were arrested. You become a criminal when you get convicted.
33% of Black people have felonies.
What's the percentage?
33%.
Approximately 33% of African American adult males have a felony record, which includes those who have been convicted of crimes. Is 33% of adult males. So
And how many
I want
Hispanics
to
cross the
address
border
that. I
illegally?
really want to say something else. So Pearl is not wrong. Most Black women are more attracted to. They have a higher propensity to be attracted to those men. I don't know why y'all got offended and expect Black power. That's where this racist shit come from. Like I told y'all before, it's the Black women that want us get us into this racist shit. Can I finish?
Can you coon
It's the
later?
Black women that want to get us into this race
Hold on,
shit.
just let them land.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We control. Hey, Tyranny, don't mute yourself if I mute you. Go ahead, CJ.
So yeah, I think they want to get us into a war that we can't win, so they can go and be with the white man, and that's a different topic. But sorry. Tyranny, do you have the chance to reply, and then I'll get the best of the people that haven't talked, especially Big Rick, right? What did CJ said that was wrong? It's a battle of ideas. 1 second, Tyranny. Remember, this is the battle of ideas. You have uninterrupted time to prove CJ that what he said is wrong. No name calling for now. Later we can do it. Let's prove CJ wrong. Why is he wrong that most Black women are attracted to this type of man?
Pearl, no, we're not attracted to them. Their men want us. That's why they really hate us, because they can't.
There was not the question.
That's it.
There was
But
not
I'm
the
proving
question.
him wrong.
There was not the question. No,
Caucasian men
Tyranny, you have to be.
love
One
Black
sec.
women.
I talk again. Tyranny,
Yeah,
1
she making my
second. Tyranny,
point
1
back.
second, Tyranny.
Half of Black women have herpes. Like,
Hey, 1 second. One second. No, 1 second. 1 second. Pearl.
Hey, for real.
No. Hey, everybody. 1 second. 1 second.
Because she's here.
Now, 1 second. Stop talking. Pearl, let me ask you something, Pearl. Are you trying to get a reaction of us?
No,
Pearl. 1 second, Pearl. I'm asking you a serious question, right? Because we had you on the panel once, and Andrew Wilson was with us, right? And Andrew Wilson all of a sudden starting to do FUBU remarks and talking about Black brands and all that. And I asked him, hey, brother, I see your content all the time. You usually don't talk like this. So my question is, and be honest about it, is there any of your statements you're doing today statements that are made to trigger the crowd that you have right now?
I actually came here prepared because I thought the topic was Black fatigue. So I came prepared with stats, facts, data, and statistics. I came,
but the topic is not Black fatigue, right?
That's what we spoke about.
But is the topic Black fatigue?
That's what you told me the topic was.
No. I'm asking. 1 second, please. Is the topic back fatigue?
No, I invited. Hold on, Pearl. I invited you, right? And I told you already that the next topic would be black fatigue. We already addressed it. But what is the relevant part about making it about race when we're here about the relationships? Why go straight? That's twice. That's going to trigger people. And now if they start saying stuff about white people, now we're going to have a race war. We want to have the conversation and intentional about the relationships, but it is turning into race conversation instead of a relationship conversation. That's all we're addressing. We want to have the conversation, but it's becoming a race conversation.
It's interesting.
And we will have the race conversation, the black conversation. Hold on real quick, Big Rick. We want to have the black and white conversation, but when it's almost like it's said to instigate or stir something up, it seems like it's becoming racial. You're saying something.
What I thought was that we were adults here and we could talk about facts, data, and statistics without getting upset. Maybe we're not. I don't know.
No. If I did,
It's not that, right?
Yeah,
For example,
you don't
off the cuff.
just because the girls are getting upset.
No, that's not. Carl, that's not the case, right? For example, we were having a conversation about criminals, and you say black woman after herpes. Like it's a very
that's true. She said that she actually brought it up first, and you guys are talking to me. She brought it up first.
No, Pearl, you brought up the fact that black women like criminals, and then when she said, what if she said that white women like men who smell like dogs? Then it becomes racial.
I don't mind. That's okay. I don't get offended. One side's getting offended.
So as long, but look, just know that if that happens, then it becomes a racial conversation.
Okay, so
but
what?
You can't talk about. No. But what happens is if we have a racial conversation, then it makes everybody else. First of all, I don't care about how we look in regards to money and all them things. I do care about how people respect themselves. So we should be able to have a respectful conversation without making it racial, blatantly racial. Not being factual, making it blatant racial.
Okay, well,
y'all didn't give Tierney as much shit when she made it racial the other day with me.
Well, one second. I want to hear from her and see what she thinks about what we said.
You got a good point.
Well, if I'm being honest with you,
never has a point.
If I'm being honest, I think you guys are overreacting. I think the guys are white knighting a little bit for the women. I don't think we need to get emotional because there's facts about race. And if you can't handle it, I can go. I don't mind.
Yeah, no, but Pearl, the thing is, we are not being emotional because let me give you an example of 1 second, please. 1 second, please.
I'm gonna bounce.
No, it's fine. Let me tell you one thing, Pearl, before you go, Pearl.
Don't.
I'll go.
So, hey, please, 1 second. So that's the thing, right, Pearl? If I was playing the same game that you are playing, I would say you know about these things because you are the one that dated the black bum, a black homeless man, right? I would literally come out of the woodwork because I know your story.
God forbid I help.
Right, and these not black women that are just addicted to black bums. You are addicted to a black bum because that was the person that you actually dated for a bunch of years, right?
God forbid I help the homeless.
No, it was not homeless.
No, he actually wasn't, but that's what everyone says.
He was sleeping on your house.
No, it's not the full. I mean, it doesn't matter, but
yes, but my point is this, Pearl. We are treating you with respect. You can definitely touch on race. We can literally do shows about race, put the table to you, and you can do whatever you want. But if we are going to try to either get clippable moments or something like that, we know more about you than you know about us. So if you want to go there, we can go there. I take my gloves off and we can do whatever we want. And if nobody can be offended because of black this and black that, you are going to talk about the time where you were fucking a black homeless man, a fat motherfucker that you were having in your house, right?
Fatty, you're fat too. It's like
absolutely. You have no titties and no ass. You are mad at me because I have more titties than you. That's why you're mad, right?
We could go back.
That's why you're mad, right? Because I have more titties than you.
So again, I thought we were adults so that we could talk about.
Oh, we are definitely adults. Let me ask you something. What do you think about black fatigue?
All right, so I do appreciate you guys having me on. I really do.
Can you say what you think about black fatigue before you go?
I really did want to do this, but apparently we can't do the facts, data, and statistics. Thank you guys so much for having me on.
If you want to
do my channel, it's just
Pearl. If we came on your show and started talking about white men and white women, you would have had a problem. That's so disingenuous.
This is Sparta!
Let me and Ali handle it, and then you guys got it, okay?
Can you bring me up there real quick? Can you bring me up there?
Absolutely, Ali. Let me and Ali handle it, and then
Y'all
you got
should
it.
never let her disrespect her.
She's gonna
like
hold on.
Hey, Jazz, you don't have to go. Hey, Jazz, Jazz, do you have two coaches? Jazz, do you see, Jazz? We right now lost a bunch of money, a bunch of clicks, a bunch of clout because he wasn't sitting well with us the way that she was talking about black people. Do you really think you have to coach me and Ali about dealing with this shit we're already doing?
Okay,
so just chill. It's fine.
We're gonna be addressing like on content too as well too, because now it's blatant that she does find ways to be racist, because there's things that she says that are actual truthful, and it seems like and CJ, I see you shaking your head, but when you have, if I go on her show blatantly start talking about Andrew Wilson or Pearl, their race, their women and their men, that's looking to race bait. And the fact you can sit there, CJ, and go like this and not know that's what she's doing, and you a black man.
I don't agree.
You can respond.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
You can respond when I'm done. This does make me angry when it's this. The only thing about black men that does trigger me about the fact that when black women say something, we can respond to it and counter it, give data and say, hey man, she not true. As soon as a white woman, a white man say something, you know what?
Yeah.
That's true. That's exactly how black men are. This is the point. I'm not saying everything she's not saying is not truthful. She says some things that are truthful and needed as well too. But when you blatantly go into a space and make it about race, that is race baiting, and it does become racial, because there was no reason for her to say y'all love them more than y'all love them criminals more than black women. Stop, CJ. I said you can land after me. I don't do you like that, right? You know me personally. It's I go in her spaces and go, hey, y'all love the mass shooters. Y'all love the men that smell like dogs. If I start doing that, I'm blatantly trying to trigger them based on race. She can have the conversation and address black women and white women and all women by just speaking on the facts. This is not a platform. Contrary to popular opinion, when people try to seem like we try to bash black women, that's not what we're trying to do. If you want to have a conversation, let's have a conversation. But if you're making it blatant about race, that's what they're doing. And CJ, you tell me, what was the point of her saying that black women like criminals more than anybody? What's the point of saying that? If it's not racial,
talking to black people.
No, hold on, let me finish.
He was trying to back up what was.
Hold on, Melanie, hold on, please. No,
you will have the chance to reply to Melanie.
It's crazy.
So if y'all want to have a live debate on this, after Jazz said what she said, yes. White women are like that too, but I'm owning it. What was the point of saying it though? That y'all like criminals the most. Y'all like the criminals the most. What was the point of saying it?
She's talking to black people. She was backing up her point with saying that, and we let the women. This is my point. We let the black women, get so emotional about nonsense that they get the. I answered your first question. I'm going to expound. I'm trying to expound, Ali. You got to talk for 2 minutes, and I get to talk for 2 minutes.
But I didn't ask you that. You know me too.
I answered your question.
I said, what was the point of bringing up race into it?
She was expounding her point, and she's talking to black people.
But we were talking about relationships amongst all people.
No, we're not. That is not what we're doing. No, it's not. That is not what we're doing when we're up here talking. Cut it out.
CJ, okay, that's fine. One second. Hey, 1 second. Friends, hey, we're going. Hey, 1 second, friends. We are going to have the conversation, right? So, CJ and Melanie, you can actually go next, and we can have a conversation about this. So, CJ, if I go to the white spaces all the time, you see me there, right? Mm-hmm. Imagine that I'm going there, and we're just talking about relationships overall, right? And I say this: y'all white women are a bunch of hoes because I ran through you when I was in college. All of y'all sucking dick and all that shit. One second, TJ. Do you think the woman on that panel and the white man on that panel are not going to feel triggered and they're not going to start talking about how black people
all the time? They say it all the time. First of all, second of all.
Answer 1 second. TJ wants to talk. Hey, CJ, we're not going. Hey, CJ. Hey, CJ. Calm down. I'm talking to you. This is not a debate. This is a conversation. Don't bite. No, I know, but you are too. We are calm. Like CJ. I don't want nobody to clip this shit and think that we are just screaming at each other. Everybody calm. The issue was resolved. Let's talk with each other. Like, answer what I said and then go quickly. Like, do you think that those people that are literally fighting every day, now they show that actually they're worse than us? They doxing each other. They canceling each other. It was the Andrew Wilson Sarah situation. They calling each other names. They robbing money from each other. Like, do you think that those people that just like us, do you think if I go to their space and I start talking shit about white women in specific, that the man and the woman on the panel either are not going to freak out or try to retaliate and talk about black people and how black people are burglars and criminals and all that shit. Like, what do you think happens?
Can I give more than one
and
word?
Interrupted.
You steal the mic. Thank you. Most people, it depends, the people, but we got to learn how to get out of our emotions from this shit. Disattach our emotions. Women are emotional, so we listen to them have an emotional break reaction to her saying black people, and now we got to jump up and defend them. She was right. We are being white knights for women and their emotions, which doesn't make sense. She has the right to say black people are this way because she's talking to black people, and she has the right to say it. Feel me? It's not like she didn't do anything wrong, and y'all just flipped out, and y'all, I don't know why.
Hey CJ,
we
actually, wait, hey, 1 second, CJ. We actually appreciate you over here, right? We actually appreciate you over here, CJ.
Wow.
Did you notice that you didn't reply to what I said? What was my question?
Me or Fatty?
What was my question, CJ?